LDMMAC. Thank you for all the positive responses that I've been getting for my afterthoughts. So I'm going to keep giving my afterthoughts on big fights. Folks, I got to tell you something. I mean, I called this fight and I said exactly how it was going to play out. You see, for the life of me, I can't really understand why Alex Pereira was a perennial underdog versus Izzy Adesanya. I couldn't wrap my finger around that. I mean, I just couldn't. Because this man has whooped Izzy's ass twice in the past. And the second meeting that they had, it was a brutal knockout. I mean, Israel Adesanya was looking up at the lights, praying to God. Wow. This fight was no different. It was a kickboxing match in the octagon, is what I told you. I told you this was going to be a kickboxing match inside of an octagon. And that's exactly what this was. It was crazy because for some reason people thought that just because the competition arena was going to change, that the result was going to be even different. Okay? Guys, when has Israel Adesanya showed you any kind of wrestling? Now, he tried to do some wrestling in his fight. He tried. And I thought it was pretty good that he tried to do that to mix it up. Because one would think that would have caught Alex Pereira off guard, but it didn't. I felt like Alex took everything that Izzy had, took his best, and came back strong and stronger. Crazy. There were parts in this fight where Alex Pereira, he was about to go. And all Izzy had to do was let his hands go. That's it. All Izzy had to do was continue to let his hands go. Izzy would land that one big shot. And man, he would wobble the hell out of Alex. Wobbled him. And then that was it. Izzy wouldn't follow it back up. Now see, there's a difference between the two. Izzy was being a style bender. Alex Pereira was just being a finisher. Because when Alex had Izzy hurt, he went for the kill. Alex let his hands go. Izzy was hurt several times in this fight as well. He was hurt. But the difference is Alex was trying to get him out of there. You see, here's the thing, man. Israel Adesanya, he took this man lightly, okay? For whatever reasons, I don't know, like, it's almost like the fans of Israel Adesanya, they want you to forget that this man wasn't knocked the fuck out. Like, they want you to forget that this man was knocked the fuck out. They legit want you to forget that. And I'm like, dude, it don't matter, man. It don't matter. If it was in a kickboxing ring, he was knocked out. Neither one of these two guys are going to wrestle you to death. They're not going to wrestle you to death. They're going to stand and they're going to trade. Folks, who has been winning the trading? Who's been winning the trading in the stand-up department? Who has been winning that battle? It's been one Alex Pereira. And thanks to Alex, I'm $500 richer. Thanks to Alex, I am $500 richer. And you know, I'm 10-0 when I place a bet. I just wanted to tell you guys that. I'm 10-0 when I place a bet. But I put my money on Alex because I looked at how they were talking. You know, I looked at how they were talking. And I felt like Alex was more about business. Israel Adesanya, he was just trying to be a clown. He was trying to be a clown. You know, he was trying to intimidate Alex any way he could. He was trying to. But guess what? It didn't work. Not only did Alex, look at Izzy like, yeah, man, you dead meat. But he took the best that Israel Adesanya had. He took his best shots and still withstood that. Moreover, so that Israel Adesanya had to change up his whole game plan. And can y'all believe this? The mofo tried to wrestle. Guys, I still can't believe that. The mofo tried to wrestle, y'all. Izzy tried to wrestle. Goodness gracious, man. Damnest thing I ever seen. It was an honor to call this fight. I mean, I really enjoyed calling this particular fight. The first two rounds, they didn't give you a whole lot to look at. Not much at all. But by round 3, they began to turn it up, man. But I felt like Alex Pereira, he was landing the more clean, effective strikes. He was catching Izzy on the inside with these hooks, man. And he caught Izzy with this right here, you can see in the screen, this beautiful left hook. My God. And you can look at Israel Adesanya's face, man. He felt all of that. And every single time Alex hit Israel Adesanya just kind of, it's almost like, man, he was like, damn, this boy hits hard. I got to find another way. See, when Izzy got hit, he panicked. See, I still believe that Izzy is a much, much better boxer than Alex Pereira. I think he's a better boxer. But I do now, and I've seen him when he fought Jan Blachowicz. Okay, when he fought Jan, I saw it then. I said, when this guy gets hit, he panics. I'm talking about when he really gets hit and he gets hurt, he panics. And his response is to stand and trade with you. And if he's too overwhelmed, ladies and gentlemen, if he's too overwhelmed, he backs up and he tries to get out of Dodge. This man was literally running from Alex Pereira in this fight. I mean, he was literally running from the man because he was being hit so hard. Man, it's a changing of the guard, man. It's a changing of the guard. I mean, I saw this with Kamaru Usman. You know, they were just, Usman was even getting cocky. And he was just overlooking Leon Edwards. And the same thing I felt about Israel Adesanya. He was overlooking Alex. And I said, why is he doing that? Like, you know, it's okay to be confident, but to overlook your opponent and to say that I've grown and my skills are better than his. Well, you can't beat the heart of a champion. You can't beat the heart of a champion. And not only did Alex Pereira go in here and let everybody know that the first 2 times wasn't a fluke, which you had people running around the internet saying that, of course. I mean, you had people running around here saying that the first 2 times were a fluke. Imagine, a man can beat you twice, but that's still a fluke. Damn. I never would have, okay. Well, folks, I guess it's a fluke for the 3rd time, huh?